Good afternoon, I'm Val Peterson. What does it look like when you have a community organizer, an educator, a strategic consultant, and a poet? What does it look like when you have someone that is passionate about empowering communities and involved in the criminal justice system's reform policy and community policing and has an affinity for learning? Lakayana Drury is an educator, a storyteller, and community organizer. He has been featured on OPB's Think Out Loud podcast and was recently named one of Portland Business Journal's class of 2021 of 40 and under. Lakayana graduated from the University of Wisconsin, Stout, and went on to pursue a career as an elementary and high school teacher, which led him to Portland, Oregon. He further serves on the Black Male Achievement Steering Committee, Local Public Safety Coordinating Committee, and the Center for Black Excellence Guiding Coalition with Portland Public Schools. Lakayana is the Executive Director of Word is Bond.
Thank you so much, Valerie. Great afternoon, how are we doing? Good, thank you so much. I want to thank the World Arts Foundation for presenting me with this award. I want to start by just thanking all of the leaders who have poured into me, the Black leaders, originally from Madison, Wisconsin, and I came here on nothing more than a whim. I may be a woman, but that's another story for another time. But Portland has embraced me like no other city, and I'm grateful for so many Black leaders in this city who have shown me the path. A few names that I just want to mention are Joe McFerrin, Chappie Grice, who's helped put on this event today, Tony Jones, the Coalition of Black Men, James Posey, Tony Hobson. These are the Black men that I've looked to since being in Portland that have helped me out in different ways and showing me what it means to be a leader, as well as Black women like Mrs. Joyce, Loretta Smith, and Joanne Hardesty. This award to me is not just for myself. At my organization with Word is Bond, I work with an incredible group of young Black men that not only get up every day and have to be young Black men, but also help their community. And so I want to thank each and every one of them, because the recognition that I get is from the work that I do with Word is Bond, and it wouldn't be possible without each one of them. I want to dedicate this honor to the Black students at Portland Public Schools. Because of their tireless work, it is unacceptable the educational outcomes that 19% of third graders in Portland Public Schools can read at grade level, that middle and high school students are behind in math, that we have Black students that go through 12 years of education and maybe see 1 or 2 Black educators is a travesty of epic proportions. So this award is dedicated to them, that we are here and we're supporting you, and that we know that the violence that we see in our communities right now is a direct result of the lack of education, and when students don't see themselves in the education system, that they turn to other means. So I don't blame any of our students for any outcome that they have. It is beyond them to raise themselves up. If I had a dream, what would my dream be? One of the things that I've seen since coming to Portland that's been the most disheartening, and I've taken a lot of time to understand the history, the complex history that is the Black experience of Portland, is that we don't always unite. And then I talk to these Black people and I say, well, we don't work with these Black people over here. I don't like this Black person on this side, or in 1984, this person looked at me the wrong way. But the Black community in Portland is too small for us to be divided. We don't have the luxury of being divided amongst ourselves and fighting, because when we do, our children suffer. We are going to need all of us together if we're going to raise the educational outcomes, right? Because we can't just depend on the outside community to do it. We have to do for ourselves. So if I had a dream, it would be that one day I could say, hey, to this group of black people, let's get together with this group, and we say, let's do it, and not, well, I don't like this group over here. So I hope that we can talk things through, right? Find somebody that you're having a disagreement with and mend those relationships so that we can all sit at a table together and actually get to work on the issues. As Dr. King said, there's a fierce urgency of now. We have to raise the test scores of our students. We have to make sure that everybody is employed. We have to work towards home ownership. We have to retake our legacy. And it is a beautiful legacy that we have. So thank you so much for having me, and let us know that we're going to get to work and continue to fight the good fight. Thank you.
Annual Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Tribute, Passing the Torch, Still We Rise, Community Leader of the Year, to Lakayana Drury.